Hello, let's talk about outsourcing and how it works. Outsourcing generally refers to the process of moving jobs from one region to another, usually from a developed country to a country like China, India, or the Philippines. Outsourcing mainly happens due to two reasons. Well, the companies could focus more on their core vision and also target more areas of development by outsourcing their business-related activities like customer support, documentation, and call centers. The companies could also save a lot of money due to the difference in the currency conversion rates across the countries. Or rather, in simple terms, in the place of a skilled worker, a company gets a group of skilled workers at a price usually less than what it pays for the single worker. So, it saves a lot of money by outsourcing it the job. For our discussion, let's consider India, or rather the IT industry in India. The IT sector in India employs more than 300,000 people. Also, the private IT sector is considered to be the largest employer in India. The IT sector in India generally comprises of outsourcing companies. So what are these outsourcing companies? These outsourcing companies hire and manage skilled resources, which includes engineers from all branches and MBAs. These companies also get the outsourced jobs from the developed countries and utilize the hired workforce to work on them. Now let's talk about the profits earned, or rather the money saved by the clients or the companies which outsource jobs. For example, let us consider that a worker earns $8 an hour. He works 8 hours a day, which amounts to $64 a day. Now if he works 20 days a month, he would be making close to $1,280 a month, or roughly $15,000 a year. This is about one-fifth of the average salary which a software engineer working in US earns. Or in other words, with the salary of a single engineer in US, we can get 5 engineers in India. Now let's talk about profits. As I said earlier, consider that an engineer makes $15,000 per year, which when converted to Indian rupees amounts to ₹1,000,000. Sounds cool, right? But the service provider or the company which undertook the job bites a chunk out of this money. So, on average, an employee gets 300,000 to 350,000 rupees per year, and the employer makes a staggering profit of 700,000 rupees per year per employee. Most companies use this money to build new campuses and increase their facilities and infrastructure. So now, is outsourcing good or bad? Well, like most things, outsourcing has both good and bad aspects. It's pretty much good for the companies as they make huge fortunes and get skilled workers. But it's not so good for the employees. Why is it so? Well, most of the outsourced work is mundane, like fixing support tickets or issues, or monitoring programs that run for a long time, or attending calls, or filling up big Excel sheets, or making business calls. The majority of employees are trained to do one task only, which they keep doing. So when there arises a need to change, they face difficulties. So, why is it popular in India? Well, Indian education system is a mark-based system and not a value-based system. Students are advised to acquire marks rather than knowledge. Kids from a young age are trained to obey and follow rather than question and lead, so they blend in well with such companies. There are over a billion people in India and hence joblessness is rampant. Fear of losing a job is more than fear of death for most Indians. Finally, every aspect of an Indian life such as marriage or social status and relationships are dependent on jobs. Entrepreneurship is generally frowned upon by the society. Luckily, the landscape of job is changing in the recent years. In 2014-15 alone, more than 3,100 startups were founded in India. Let's all hope that India emerges as a winner in the software market. Thank you.